All right, y'all, I'm going to do a quick run through of a post-run foam rolling session. I'm going to start from the bottom and move my way up, all right? So notice here, I am not on my shin bone, okay? I'm not on my tibia. I'm actually rolling through the outsides of my lower legs, okay, where my anterior tibialis muscles and my peroneals are. So I'm getting in by the ankle attachment real quick, right where the ankle and the lower legs meet, and I'm kind of moving side to side from one side to another, just getting in by the ankles and getting in the fascia and the muscles that are right along the ankle joint and the shins where they connect. Okay, so I'm just going to roll up and down from the bottom up, Okay, so you see I'm getting the sides. And then eventually I'm going to move towards the sides of my knees where my IT band runs. So notice here, I start from right underneath the knee and then I slide up. I don't roll back down. I actually pop up and then I slide back down. So now I went from the outsides to the middle. I'm at my quads now. And then I'm going to go ahead and move over to the other IT band, right by the knee, and then I'm going to slowly press up towards my hips. I don't start at my knee, I start right below my knee and move up the side, okay? So I never wail on my kneecap, I never wail directly on my knee. I'm on the outsides below my knee and then slowly slide up towards the hip. Okay, and then I'm going to go back towards my quads, and then I'm going to go back to the original side here. So notice here, I'm going up the side, and then I'm going to slow down by my hips, and then I don't roll back down. I do not roll back down. I actually slide up a little bit, and then I apply pressure on the way up. When I roll back down towards my knee, I'm just kind of adjusting myself. I'm actually not rolling. I really only apply pressure as I'm rolling up towards my hips, okay? So the pressure always goes up towards the heart, right there. See how I adjust and roll, and then I apply pressure as I move up. And then I'm going to adjust it again. See how I kind of pop it up, and then I slowly press on the way up. I never roll back down. I only apply pressure on the way up. All right, so let's switch this up. Let's go ahead and take a seat on the glutes. You're going to rest the upper glutes right above your butt, okay? Right above your butt cheeks. I'm going to get right along where my hip bone, right along my iliac crest here, right along where my hip and my low back meets. That's where I'm going to apply pressure, and I'm going slightly side to side, and I'm going slightly up and down here, okay? So I'm doing a little bit of cross-section. I'm going up and down, and I'm going a little side to side. Now I'm going to go ahead and slowly switch over to the other side. I'm going to come towards you, and again, I'm kind of going up and down right here, right along my waistline, like right above my hip bone, okay? And then along my hip bone. And then you're going to see that I'm going to go ahead and just start to naturally just kind of slide side to side here. So you see I'm going kind of along the iliac crest. I'm going along the hip bone. In a sense, I'm not directly on the bone. I'm like right above it. So I'm releasing all the muscles that attach into that joint area. So again, now I'm going to kind of slide back up and down again. I'm going to get up by the glutes. I'm going to move over into my glutes specifically now. So I'm going to cross over my right ankle, over my left knee, and then I hit the glutes one time, and then I take it over to the left side again, cross the left ankle over the right knee, and then shift the weight up and down, opening up that hip. Okay, so right there I'm going to get in by my obliques again, right along my waistline above my hips. Then I'm going to slide into my lats, right? I slide up towards my heart and then get up by the lats, because, you know, the entire body should be working when you're running, right? All right, so let's pop back up onto your seat, and then let's slowly kind of slide along the low back, right? I'm always slightly shifted a little bit to one side. I'm not really ever directly on my vertebrae, okay? So that I'm actually getting the muscles around my spine versus just being directly right on top of the vertebrae. All right, so let's flip over onto the other side. Let's get into the adductors, the inner thighs. So again, I'm starting below the knee, and then I'm sliding up towards my heart, okay? Starting below the knee, and then I'm pressing up towards my heart. Now, I do not press on my way down. I only press and apply pressure on my way up, okay? So when I slide back up, I'm just kind of lightly rolling back, and then I apply pressure up towards my heart. Roll back, and then I apply pressure towards my heart. Okay, switch sides. So notice that I'm at a diagonal here, right? I'm going to start down below my knee. I'm actually going to hang out here by my ankle for a second because it felt really tight there when I got on that side. You know, every leg is a little bit different, so every side is different. So you got to really pay attention and see how you feel. So once I release a little bit by the ankle, I'm going to go ahead and slowly start to move up towards my knee. And then I'm getting into my adductors. I'm getting into those inner thigh muscles that attach in the inside of the knee. All right, the medial side of the knee. And I'm gonna press as I roll up towards my heart. Roll back, press as I roll up towards my heart. So again, always apply pressure on the way up towards the heart. Kind of roll back, lift as you roll back down to the original starting position. All right, okay, y'all. I think we kind of hit everything there. I'm just gonna give a quick roll right up my shoulders, my anterior delts, my shoulders, and my chest, because I was, you know, kind of moving forward, slumping forward here while I was running for the last hour or so. So I'm just going to go ahead and release a little bit in the anterior delts and the shoulders. I place my upper body on top, and I just roll back. So you should be feeling this right at the fronts of the shoulders. You should be feeling a release at the front of your shoulders, a little bit at the front of your chest. Obviously, be mindful here. If it hurts, don't go too deep. Just apply enough pressure till it feels like you're literally stretching and releasing that fascia and muscles. Okay, breathe deeply as you roll and let that go. All right, so your chest and shoulders should be feeling a little more released there. I'm going to go ahead and take another roll here onto my low back and my upper back. I'm just going to give it a little slide. Again, I'm always slightly shifted onto one side. I'm never directly on my spine, even though you can't really see here. All right, big forward fold. Give it a nice big stretch here. Take your hands behind you. Pull your shoulders back. Lift the heart. Extend the spine. And that's it. 6-minute foam roll.